Ever since Scarloy and Rheneas had their 100th birthday, Peter Sam had been worried. He kept on saying that the real Duke never came.
What rubbish! Of course he was real. You saw him at the celebration.
I know, but all the same, he just wasn't our Duke. The Duke we knew, who was an engine. Well, you're as bad as he is.
All the engine Dukes were scrapped. Just ask Duck.
Duck doesn't know everything. Why don't you tell a little about him, you two? And here is one of the stories that Sir Handel and Peter Sam told. It occurred when the two engines were new to their old line. Now, you have to remember in those days, they were called Falcon and Stuart. They lived with Duke and a few other engines. One day, the manager came to see Falcon, who had just had a new coat of paint. Now, Falcon, you are doing well with the work you've been given so far. Now, you must learn a line we call the Mountain Road.
Yes, please, sir.
I like your enthusiasm, so tomorrow you will go double-heading on it with Duke. He'll explain everything. The manager left the shed and headed back to his office. Falcon scoffed.
Huh, Duke's an old fusspot.
The next morning, at around 10 o'clock, Falcon was filling up on water. Duke rolled beside him.
Listen, the mountain road is difficult. You take the train, and I'll couple in front.
No, I'll lead. How can I learn the route with you lumbering ahead, blocking the view?
Suit yourself, but never mind the view. Attend to the track.
As the passengers boarded the coaches, Duke coupled up to the train, followed by Falcon. Falcon was very excited. He had heard people talking about the mountain road and its amazing view. He was soon looking forward to seeing it for himself. Soon enough, the guard blew his whistle and walked swiftly into his van. Then, the train set off.
Look at the track and never mind the view. Fusspot! Fusspot! Fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy. As the journey continued, the engines climbed higher and higher, and their speed grew slower and slower. Don't dawdle! Don't dawdle! No hurry! No hurry!
Eventually, they approached a tunnel. On the other side, the line was curved to the left. It was very close to the edge of a cliff. Ahead was a workman's cottage. The day before, some workmen were doing routine maintenance on the rails. They were all being careless. Their tools were left lying on the rails. The other shift of workmen was inside the cottage, but they didn't see the tools on the tracks. In the tunnel, Falcon felt stifled. Presently, the line grew and 2 ribbons of track appeared ahead in the gloom.
Watch the track, watch the track. Fusspot, fusspot!
The tunnel mouth grew larger and larger until at last they burst into the sunshine. One moment, everything seemed safe. Then suddenly, Falcon's front wheels hit the tools and he lurched off the rails. He found his 2 front wheels just at the ledge. As he looked over the cliff, he began to quiver with fear.
Quit it, you! I can't hold you if you shake!
Duke's driver and fireman, and the guard worked quickly to make the 2 engines safe again.
Thank you. I'll manage.
Water! Duke needs water quickly! The guard ran to the cottage and explained the situation to the workmen. Soon, everyone, including the passengers, were passing jugs, buckets, kettles, and saucepans hand by hand to Duke's tank. It was hot and tiring work, for Duke needed many gallons. We're winning! Don't weaken! All the while, Duke was building more strength. The tank's full! And when his thirst was quenched, he was able to pull Falcon back onto the rails. Everyone cheered when Falcon's wheels were back on the rails. The crew thanked the workmen, and the train set off once more. At the station, the manager was waiting anxiously when Duke and Falcon bustled in. The train slowed to a stop. May I have everyone's attention? I apologize for the confusion and delay. Thank you all so much for helping out. No, not at all. We admired the way your men put things right. And enjoyed the adventure. Your Duke is a hero. He stood firm like a bulldog and just wouldn't let go. Thank you for saving me, Duke. I don't know why you've bothered after I've been so rude. Oh, well, you just had a new coat of paint. It would have been a pity if you'd rolled down the mountain and spoiled it.